Well, hello there. Happy Monday. My battery's flashing. Great start. It's 2:45. I've been typical Monday, manic Monday. The Wi-Fi's kind of been down, so Ian from he supplies the Wi-Fi has been in and out. Just been doing some product stuff. So once I changed my battery and stuff, I thought I would quickly run over, now that it's officially less than 2 weeks till the big day. I thought I would quickly run over what the plan of action is. I need to at some point today write out my training for later, but also I want to put in my diary like literally everything I need to do, and I also want to print out, like I want to create like a folder so that when we drive down, like I know like where we're staying, like what I should be eating, when I should be eating. And obviously Steph and Andy will be there, and I'm going to put it in my phone and everything, but I just want to really be on top of things because the brain fog is very, very real right now. Also, it would not be a vlog without an Amazon haul. So before my battery really dies, vitamins, high strength vitamin C, because I've noticed that I've felt quite run down recently, so I want to help my immune system as much as possible. These I've been taking for a little while. They were recommended by Alessandra from her channel is Honestly Alessandra. She's amazing. She's very knowledgeable in this kind of stuff. A new tripod. I'm actually quite impressed with this. This is for my phone for the gym, and it's quite sturdy. But you can like wrap the legs round things and a little, don't know if I'll ever use that, but that's the little clicker thing. This because I keep trying to pour my BCAAs into my water bottle and it goes everywhere, so you can put it in the top, like keep it in the top and then use it as a funnel to go in your water. And award for the most random order. I ordered some smudging sticks so I can clear the energy in rooms. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Dry Scooping Pre-Workout with Melanie. Running late as per usual. Did not do the whole update that I said I was going to give you, but here we are. So I just wrote out my my session for tonight. So it's chest and arms as normal. I don't think I'm going to film it because I checked the booking system and it's like fully booked and there's like a waiting list. And it's been in a couple of my vlogs before, so just like it's like bench press, dumbbell press, blah blah blah. I might film it and put it on my Instagram stories, but we'll see. So the plan for the rest of the week is, hold on. Basically to train as normal, don't know if I mentioned that. Diet still as normal, get one last refeed on Saturday, yay! Then Sunday, peak week starts. And so I'm only training as normal 4 days this week. Then rather than training on Saturday, I have to take it as a rest day, so I've booked back in with Alan again for another sports massage. Then Sunday I have to start, as it's peak week, I have to start the kind of light upper body pump sessions. So I have to do 3 of them, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Cardio is still kind of the same. It's like 50 minutes walk in the morning. Most mornings apart from Friday, which is a 30-minute walk. Then I've got Stairmaster 3 days this week, and then I've also got 3 10-minute posing sessions, which is kind of like cardio in itself. And tonight's pre-workout of choice is the Drip by Naughty Boy. Naughty Boy is one of my kind of favourite pre-workout brands. This one definitely makes you sweat. I should really know what's in it, but it's also like so it's a fat burner, a pre-workout, and a nootropic, which means it makes you feel good, and I need that at the minute. So yeah, Like, I keep forgetting that one's like Bernie. And Harry just brought us a present.
What did he bring us?
Oh no. Good morning! It's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday, because my mum's meeting Fiona. I can't be arsed getting out yet. So I thought I would give you a little update. I've started to, I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, but I've started to notice that when I wake up in the morning, I feel quite like, you know, when you've got like the beginnings of a cold happening and you feel that kind of tickly feeling at like the back of your nose and your throat, and I just feel a bit like run down, and I think it's basically just my nervous system is just starting to say this isn't normal, we need to do something about this. And to be fair, like touch wood, it's amazing that I have got this far and not been ill, because when you think about like how suppressed my immune system is now, and like basically little to no real body fat to protect me, so it is actually, when you think about it, it's amazing what your body can do. And I realise that I'm asking so much of my body, and at the same time I'm so grateful and lucky that I'm able to do this and able to put my body through this, and it's standing up to it really well. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things. Steph did say to me that, like, kind of related to that, like your body is trying to conserve energy, so even little things like talking, or like if you've got to get up and move and do something, will become an effort. And I can completely relate to that, because, well, this is an example right now. Like, I literally, the door to my work is right there and it seems so far away. I'm going to try, I've got my last leg day today or tonight. I'm going to try and get a nap today. I didn't get one yesterday, and I do not want a repeat of last week's leg day. I do not want to be crying through my entire session, if I'm honest. I want to kind of put an Instagram post up, and there's loads of things that I actually want to talk about on here, but again, brain fog, and I keep thinking, right, I must talk about that, and then it goes out of my head. But it's things like, I've noticed recently that there have been posts up from people like using my favourite word, which is should or shouldn't, or like passing judgment on people who are doing this kind of thing. Like, as I've said, I'm very fortunate to be able to do this, and I'm not asking anyone else to do it. So for people to then pass judgment and their opinion and saying it's something that you shouldn't do and it's not healthy and blah blah blah, it's not healthy long term. Like, if I was going to be in this state for like, or to try and stay in this like stage prep state for prolonged periods of time, but I'm only in this period for like a few weeks, and then we can start like reverse dieting out of it. And that is why I'm so glad that I have chosen to go by a coach, because number one, I wouldn't know where to start, like in terms of like trying to prep myself for a competition, but also when things do go wrong, as it were, or if there's any like issues that I'm like, shit, is that meant to happen? Like, having someone there that you has been through this whole entire experience and knows what you're talking about is such a reassurance. And I think I would always recommend to people, like, even if you're not doing a competition, like, even if you just want help, like, even like for like lifestyle coaching and stuff, like, in the kind of the training and nutrition and diet sense, I would always recommend that to people, like, even just to get you on the right track, because it definitely pays off. And you've got to think about it in terms of, like, one of my friends said to me, it's like, we've all got our own like priorities and our own things that we want to spend money on and we all enjoy, and I just so happen that the gym and weightlifting and training and whatever else is my thing. And yeah, people always laugh at me because I'm always buying gym clothes and whatever, and it's like because I basically live there anyway, and I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't drink. I spend more money on this. But as I say, it's just my thing. So we've all got our own stuff that we like to do. And I just think there needs to be a bit more respect, like when it comes to this kind of thing. And it's like the whole topic of, I don't know if I've spoken about this before, but can you imagine the outrage there would be in terms of like with fat shaming and whatever else? I don't understand why it's okay for people to then pass comment on people who, fit people I suppose, or people who are trying to better themselves for themselves. They're not doing it for anyone else. I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm doing it for myself because I ultimately want to make myself proud. Me being the person I am, I want to make other people proud as well, because my story, as it were, is that I am a people pleaser, and I do want to make other people proud. I want other people to tell me that I've done really well and they are proud of me. But when it really comes down to it, like, I want to please my biggest critic, which is myself. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm going to make myself go in now. So that was an epic fail. Managed to forget my veg to go with my tea, so I had to have baked beans. This camera is far too HD for my liking. Today is a toughie. I wanted to... The point of me doing these vlogs was not only for me to look back on in the future, but also to give people an idea of like prep and stuff. But in between the prep there's life, and sometimes I think I'm doing okay, and then something comes along and it just completely floors me. And I'm struggling today because I'm very aware that I'm burying my head in the sand, because I'm panicking, because I feel like I can't do it. Like, I'm just feeling really overwhelmed, like my work and for all that I keep telling myself, like, this competition, for all that I keep saying I don't care if I don't place or anything, the fact is I do care, because I feel like I've worked so hard, and I would feel really humiliated if I don't. And that's the issue, like, I'm too busy worrying about what everyone's going to think about me. Oh, look at the fucking state of me.
Before all these bags came in, I would stay up all night praying, hoping I can help my people. Now that I do, everything changed. I grew up around the dope dealers, cold-blooded killers. I do never hesitate to go and put a hold on you. Whole things, I done seen them whole things. Living life lavish, different car, same country, different week. I'm in the top floor, chillin' in the suite. Big cigars, breaking down the Swisher Sweets. Rolling up grape ape until I'm asleep. Look, I cannot lie. Look me in my eyes, I got money on my mind. Smoking till my eyes on the bleed. Smoking, looking like I'm Johnny. Stack up, I just maintained in a week. Back up, but you don't.
Good morning. Yeah, it's Wednesday morning. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's 25 to 7. Struggled to get up this morning. Didn't get to sleep till maybe just before midnight. Just wanted to show you quickly what I take like very first thing in the morning before I do anything else. I'm about to go on a walk. So I think I have mentioned these before. Alessandra from her channel, Honestly Alessandra, recommended these, and it's like bacterial cultures, but she described it as like when you were in the olden days, as it were, when people were working out in the farms or whatever, and they would like, after they'd touched the soil, like say if they went and ate their sandwiches or whatever for lunch, some of the soil bacteria would obviously go in, they would ingest them essentially. And just the way everything is nowadays with like now we're cleaning everything constantly and your immune system doesn't really get that anymore, so yeah. This I've just started taking because I've used CBD oil before, some of it good, some of it not so good, don't really see any difference, but I take this in the morning and then just before I go to bed. It has a number of benefits, but I'm taking it more for at the moment the kind of anxiety side of things. I think, I can't remember how much, yeah, so it's 1,000 milligrams I'm taking. You can get, I think you can get double that, but I spoke to someone who advised start with this and then I can either like increase or decrease the strength. And last but not least is CV burn, like caffeine and a fat burner. So you basically take that on an empty stomach. I have found that it has given me heartburn, and it doesn't, although it's orange flavoured, it does not taste the best, but I've found that a lot of the time, if it's effective and it's a good product, it doesn't always taste the best. Well, hello again. It is time for my mid-morning snack, and I'm feeling a lot more positive because it is medium/high calorie day, so that means more carbs and peanut butter. Right, where can I sit you? I'm just never going to get used to this death face. So why did I put my camera on? Don't know. I'm just feeling, I'm trying to really have a bit of a like mindset shift in terms of looking at things from a different perspective. So when I first woke up this morning, I felt really tired, really achy, like my hips and my knees are achy, even my toenails are sore randomly, and it was blowing a gale outside, it was dark. Last thing I really wanted to do was to go a walk, if I'm honest, but then I started thinking like, I'm putting myself through this process, I don't need to do it. If I wanted to, I could stop, like there's no one making me do it. And also I am so lucky that my body is healthy and strong enough that I can put it through this process. This that I'm going through, this kind of really depleted, low energy, super low fat stage, is very, very temporary, and it just means that, you know, we've got so many positives to come out the other side. And I'm just trying to, not even with regards to that, but just life in general, I'm trying to take things as in a different way, like try and take the positives from things. And don't get me wrong, I realise that it's not all going to be plain sailing, especially as someone who is naturally quite pessimistic, but then I think as humans we're all sort of tuned to have that negativity bias. And I also realise that being positive all the time is not practical or realistic or whatever else. And I've just realised that there is porridge in here that it's like went out of date in July. So we'll just throw that out. Relishing 20 grams of peanut butter. Then I'm going to have 3 rice cakes, salt and vinegar. A wee bit cheeky because they're not the lowest of the low fat. Although they do say low fat on them. If I don't have them, I usually have the Marmite ones, or I've also got some like super plain ones from Sainsbury's. I'm going to have 3 of them and 30 grams of protein. Oh my god, I could just literally eat this entire entire tub. Right, so over the course of the week we have got 800 grams of tofu, 470 grams of almonds, 1.3 kilos of chicken pieces, vegan obviously, 400 grams of broccoli, 980 grams of grapes, 600 grams of bananas, 4 kilos of potatoes and 35 litres of water, and then other bits. Hi, you join me for another dry scooping session. It is, have I said it's Friday? It's Friday, it's about 7 o'clock. About to train shoulders, so it's my last sort of proper training session, bear with, before peak week starts on Sunday. So tomorrow I am just to do cardio, no training, then Sunday at out is the sort of upper body circuit, so no more legs to do. I haven't really been filming because I've just kind of been wanting to keep my head down and get on with stuff really. I've been busy with work, stressing out as per usual. I had my check-in with Steph this morning, and they are really pleased with like how I've came in. They reckon that I'm actually in condition, like well ahead of time, which is good. So I've just kind of got, I've just got to the stage where I'm ready for it to be done. Like some days I feel fine, and I think this has actually not been too bad, but like right this very second I am tired and I just want to eat chocolate, and that's that. I've also been and spent like 5 hours getting my tattoo updated, like my tattoo done. So this is a quick summary. Tomorrow I'm doing cardio in the morning, get my lashes done, going to see Alan again for another sports massage, and then I am going to buy all my food for peak week. Good morning. 1 week out, people. 1 week out. And I've just come back out to my truck to eat my breakfast because I've got the serious shakes. I've done 15 minutes fasted. 50 minutes fasted, like steady state cardio, and I'm now gonna have my protein oats and let it digest a wee bit and then go back in and do Oh my god, that's good. Oh my god. Go back in and do 15 minutes of Stairmaster. Then I'm going to get my lashes done and I'll use that time to go for a little nap. And then I am going up to Paisley to see Alan for another sports massage. And I think I told you all this last night. But my brain is like literally mush. And I'm actually like, I can't believe it's a week out. I've been watching loads of like other people's prep videos and it's getting me really like excited and fired up. Where's my phone? Like I've been looking at like, so last night Lee took some photos for me and like, you know when you can't believe it's like you. This whole process has made me very like reflective, and I don't regret doing it for a second. I'm actually really glad that I've did it and I'm really proud of myself, and like I just can't wait for the chocolate.
Through the steam. Michael, would you like
Say hello to the trolls that say that I feature you far too much in my videos and I'm sad for still living at home with my parents.
Hello trolls and your little sad life.
I know.
Hope you become a happier, joyful person.
We'll raise a glass to you.
So
Go
I'm
trolls.
having my refeed before my peak week tomorrow.
Have a cashew.
Hi, it's now Sunday. I have been doing some work. My mum was on the phone to my sister. Very basic, but I thought I would show you some of the bits that I got for my peak week. So we are doing 3 days of depletion, carb depletion, which is kind of low calorie, low carb as the name suggests. Then 3 days of a carb up. My dad is doing something to my truck. And I'm really feeling it today. I'm not even allowed like milk or anything in my tea. First world problems. Rehydration sachets for Saturday, when I will need them. Also for Saturday, caffeine tablets, because I will be on my last legs by then, I would imagine. Shitload of bananas. I don't know why I need to sit you somewhere else. Also got hot bag on my top because I'm freezing. Rice cakes, cause obviously. A load of tofu. Grapes. And I also got these, to look a bit like they're going off though, the candy floss flavoured ones, just for a bit of variety. And out in my van I bought 5 kilos of tinned potatoes. I basically just picked up a big box and brought them. And I have got loads of the Volvic water, which isn't very eco-friendly, but as I say, I'm at that stage. I just want to do everything that adds a bit of flavour, considering most flavours have been removed. So removing like Monster, creatine, BCAAs, supplements, anything like that. It's just to try and like sap everything out of your body before we do the carb up, to kind of pump your muscles back up again. or something like that. I am so hungry today, and I don't know if it's like is it a placebo effect? Do you call it placebo effect when it's in this relation to this? When I think I'm hungry, but I'm maybe not, but I just, I'm now on meal 3, which doesn't look very appealing, but it is 200 grams, beg your pardon, of smoked tofu, and 30 grams of almonds, and I've put some salt on there just for something. And I'm also going to have this, I made extra because this is meal 5 as well. So after this I'll have a protein shake, then have this again just before I train, then I'll train, then I get peanut butter,